All right, so we're going to learn how to make French press coffee today. One of our most important pieces is the French press itself. I have the Bodum French Blue. I think it's French Blue. It has the cobalt blue top there. And as you can see, it is the Bodum brand. It's just a mix of glass, metal, and plastic that all works together to make the French press. We have a very simple model Krups coffee grinder and my Tefal electric kettle. Love it. And got our coffee here. I just did get an Atlas Coffee membership thanks to my sister giving me that lovely little Christmas gift. And let's roll that beautiful bean footage. Yeah, look at that. Looks pretty good. So these are the basics of what we need. I already put water in. I'm pressing the button down to get it cooking. Okay, so for grinding the beans, I typically like my beans to be ground just a little bit finer than what they typically recommend for a French press brew. They usually recommend a much coarser ground, but I like to extract more flavor out of the bean. So I typically go just a little bit past that coarse grind to more of like a medium grind. That's just me though. It takes a little trial and error to find your perfect blend. See, that's what I refer to as a medium grind. In my books, that's what it looks like. All right, so now we need to put these grinds in the French press carafe. You can measure it. I think a full carafe, it's recommended about 5 to 6 tablespoons of coffee grounds. But I wing it. Oop, I make a mess too. I generally am aiming for approximately 3/4 of an inch of grounds. I've made French press coffee enough to my taste to know what this looks like. So it's pretty instinct for me at this point, shall we say. Yeah, let's clean up that mess. Gross. It's the bad thing about coffee grinds. All right, we have our water that is about to kick off to a full boil. The thing I love about this carafe is that button is going to pop once it has come to a fully rolling boil. Makes it really easy to gauge. There it goes. So now we know that this is too hot and this will cause a bitter flavor in the coffee. I need it to cool down. So I can set a timer for 1 minute. That's a trick I learned. And give it a chance to cool down a little bit. The ideal temperature is around 205 degrees Fahrenheit. I also popped the top too. Just airs it out a little more. Okay, our water's at the right temp. We're getting ready to pour. I don't rush this process at all. I do a very gradual pour of the water and carefully cover all of the grinds. I know eventually I'm going to show you how I stir it all together, but it's part of the process. You take it easy on this whole thing. Can't be rushed, or at least I don't rush this step. There we go. Okay, I usually stir it with a wooden chopstick. I avoid metal because if you're tired and aggressive, you could risk chipping the glass, so stick with wood. That's me, or plastic. That works too. Okay, you can brew from anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. I stick with 4. That's my happy medium. Gets it just right on that flavor complex. I want to show you here, if you're new to a French press, you want to make sure that you spin that little top around so that way the grate is facing the spout. All right, about to count down here. Woohoo! Coffee is done brewing. Let's go ahead and press the knob of the French press down. This is another step that you don't want to rush, and I have read some articles that if you rush this step, you're just going to get a really bitter cup of joe. So Nice and easy on this part. I know it's kind of painful when you're itching for a cup of coffee, but trust me, it's worth it. Okay, all the way down. Got my spout ready. I am lately in love with this Danish style butter cookie creamer. I like my coffee with a little cream. Oh, nailed it. Yeah, easy to make a mess sometimes with coffee fixing, so let's take care of that, shall we? There we go. Try again. Yes. Okay, add French press coffee activated. Get it in there. Look at that. Look at that color. Beautiful. Oh, yes. Looks like a great cup of joe. Check it out. Got little bubbles on the side. Looks good. So, yeah, thanks for watching this video. Give a thumbs up if you like this content, and have a great day.